Alright, so 6 days ago, you got this video. 4.6 thousand views, Bitcoin crash price prediction, Ethereum altcoin dump coming soon, 1 to 5 weeks until the crash. Boom. So, you could have listened to this video, and don't say I was iffy, mumbo jumbo, wishy-washy here.
This video, I believe, will be a masterpiece because today I am coming out to say publicly and boldly that Bitcoin is going to crash, and it's going to crash soon. We are approaching the 2021 top that nobody is expecting right now.
So, look, that's not saying it could go up, it could go down. That's telling you exactly what's going to happen, unlike other channels out there. Now, 5 days ago, I sold all my crypto. Why and how I'm positioned this way? Could have listened to that video as well. Now, if we go back to 3 months ago where we nailed the top at 52,000 before the real crash began about 3 months ago, you can go back and see here, channel was getting about 200 views per video. 300, 200, boom, all of a sudden 10,000 views on this video. Because why? Well, because we predicted the Bitcoin crash before anybody else, and we're the only channel doing that, or at least that I know of. So we go back, and once again, this isn't it might go up, it might go down. This is straight to the point. This is, it's going to be this way. So you can go back and watch these videos yourself, but some people listened here as well. Some people didn't. Now my Wi-Fi is terrible right now, probably because I'm recording this video. Okay, but if we go back and watch that, we say in this video I'm going to show you 3 reasons why Bitcoin is about to crash. And that's, once again, that's not saying it could go up, it could go down. That's giving you a definitive, confident, bold prediction that is perfect. Okay, Ethereum crash price prediction 2021. 3 months ago, this is where I told people, when we were at 3,400, I told people the price target on the crash was 2,100. We ended up dropping to 1,800, guys. You can go back and watch this video as well. So here's 4 examples where you should have really listened to me on these crashes. And guys, there's a reason this channel is called Crash Trading, is because nobody trades crashes better than we do. Okay, so if you have a hard time making money when things are going down, then you need to definitely subscribe to this channel. Make sure you're watching every video we post here, okay? Because right now I'm about to explain to you why we are not going to see a bullish recovery here. I'm going to show you exactly why we're about to head even lower, okay? And it's something people just don't realize. They don't understand this, yet it's so simple. I've tried to explain this in previous videos, but it's like people do not listen. So I'm going to explain it again because I'm hoping now you've realized, hey, maybe I should be listening to this guy. Hey, maybe this guy knows more than fucking everybody else I watch. Hey, maybe this guy's the truth, and I am. So let me show you guys why Bitcoin is going to crash along with 99% of crypto, and why we're not just going to recover here. It starts in Bitcoin dominance. And so once again, I've explained it, and I'll explain it again. Right now we're at 41% Bitcoin dominance. So what does that mean? Well, that means 41% of all money in crypto is in Bitcoin, which means the opposite is true. 59% is in altcoins. Okay, now let's go back up to here when Bitcoin dominance was at 71%. What does that mean? 71% of all money in crypto was in Bitcoin at that time. That means that 29% of money was in altcoins such as Ethereum, ADA, DOT, anything you can think of that is not Bitcoin, okay? So why does that have anything to do with today? Well, because we are at the historic lows in Bitcoin dominance, which is 41 to 38%. Anytime we have gotten this low in Bitcoin dominance, which once again is a ratio between money in Bitcoin and money in anything besides Bitcoin, okay, so when 41% of money is in Bitcoin in the crypto space, the total crypto market share, we always see Bitcoin holds its dominance at these levels. So look here, in January of 2018, we had a ultimate low, the all-time low in Bitcoin dominance, which was here, right? January 2018 at 38%. If we go back to January of 2018, look, here's 2018, here's January, that's a top right there. Now, next time we hit the low, which was the double bottom right here in 2018, you can see Bitcoin dominance was at 39%. Now, at 39%, it was May 2018. If we go back to May of 2018, it was once again a top. And what we saw follow shortly after these tops was major dump, major dump. Now, next low, which was 3 months ago here in May of 2021. So May 2021, we hit a low in Bitcoin dominance at the same exact level of about 40 to 38. And what happens when we hit this low? You guessed it, another Bitcoin top right here. Okay? Now, for some reason it says I'm not signed in. I don't know why. So there's a little ad there, guys. Join stock charts for free. So, boom. May 2021, what happens? Another fucking top. Yet people decide to come up with stories on why we're going to recover and go to 100,000 by the end of year. Okay? You don't need stories. But for some reason, most people want to hear a story. You want to hear me say, oh, we're going to drop because the World Bank is getting back at El Salvador for adopting Bitcoin as legal tender. You want to hear me say that it's because Coinbase is going under scrutiny with the SEC, right? You want to hear stories. You want to have these explanations. But why don't people go off of the facts? Because the facts are facts. They are the truth. And so every single time we get down to these low levels in Bitcoin dominance, we always see a Bitcoin top. Now that makes a lot of sense, but I'm not even going to explain that right now. I've explained that in a previous video, okay? So we're at the same exact level where historically, every single time Bitcoin has held its dominance at around 38 to 41%. And so when we hit this level, if Bitcoin holds its dominance, that means, once again, think about this, 59% of money in crypto is in altcoins. Now, if this ratio is going to correct itself and if Bitcoin dominance is actually going to go higher, think what that means for altcoins. That means that money has to flow from altcoins into Bitcoin, or at least the ratio is going to be corrected, which means that money will be flowing out of altcoins. Now, what do we know about tops? What do we know about market peaks? Is that when altcoins have their tops and they start selling off, that's the top, right? Because all the juice has been squeezed, all the gains have been made. And so we always see bull markets end with altcoins surging, which is what we've just seen with Cardano, Solana, and all other altcoins that you can think of, okay? So the point is, we have the exact same pattern as 2018 playing out here. So check this out, it's incredible, and I tried to show this 5 to 6 days ago when we predicted and made that video. Go back and watch it if you haven't already, right? This one right here, this is where I explain this. But, once again, big surprise, did people really listen? Not many. Right? And so now they'll listen, and that's why I'm explaining this again. So check this out. Bitcoin dominance in 2018 was at 70%. Boom, we dump off to 38% right here. Okay? Then we rise back down to 39%, double bottom, and boom, surge higher. Look at this. Look at this pattern that's happening. Exactly the same again. Look at this. 70% Bitcoin dominance here. Drop down to 41%, so roughly the same level, right? This range, it's a range from 38 to 42% Bitcoin dominance is where we see Bitcoin retain its dominance, okay? So boom, back down here, rise, back down, double bottom, right here around 40%. Boom, what's next, guys? The ratio will correct itself. And when that happens, you will see altcoins take an absolute hit, and they will get crushed, and so will Bitcoin. And so what this ratio means is that although money is flowing back into Bitcoin from a ratio perspective, in total, money is flowing out of the entire crypto market share. And so when you see Bitcoin dominance surge here over the next month or two, it's going to directly be correlated to the crash. And so once again, I've tried to explain this before, and I explain it again. I believe more people will finally listen. So when we hit this Bitcoin dominance low here, that is exactly what marks the Bitcoin top here. And that's exactly why you can expect further downward price action. Now, right now I'm going to explain to you the exact price target based on some calculations you'll see here. So let's actually, I don't know why it signed me out of stock charts, okay? But let's look at the crash percentages here. So back here at 54 to 56,000, guys, okay? What was the percentage change on this crash? Well, let's actually look and see what it was. So if we go back here to the top right there from the Bitcoin dominance low, you can see we crashed a total of 51%. Okay, now let's go back to these crashes right here. Okay, so if we take a percentage change from the peak here, we saw a 65% crash. And if we take a measurement from the peak here, this was a 44%. It actually was even much lower because you'll see if we actually zoom out here, you go way lower in Bitcoin. Okay, so it holds these levels right here, but check this out, right? So you can see it bottoms at 6,000. Yeah, it goes way lower after that. Okay, so let's take a measurement here, guys, and see what was the percentage change. And by the way, you'll notice this is like a double peak cycle right here. So here's the first peak, here's the second peak right here, and then it goes even lower. Well, this could be what we're about to see, the second peak. So you take the measurement from that high down to the low, 67%, guys, 68%. Okay, so let's measure that again right here so I can explain what our prediction is from the crash standpoint. So you got 65% crash following the Bitcoin dominance low and Bitcoin top here, 68% crash here, and you've got a 51% crash here. So if you average that out, 51% plus 68% plus 65%, that's roughly a 60% crash average that we should expect from these Bitcoin dominance lows that lead to Bitcoin retaining that dominance and going higher and correcting that ratio. So if we take a measurement from the top today, from the top that I predicted, okay, and we just measure from, we hit around 53,000, okay, let's go here, and let's just actually do this right here. Okay, so 60% is around the average. This is a rough estimate of how far we will get. We will get down to 21,000, okay, now give or take up or down some, okay, but this is based off calculations and facts on what has happened every single time we've seen this pattern and this historical behavior play out with Bitcoin holding its dominance at 40%. So I am coming out to say, guys, we will see Bitcoin in 20,000s, okay? I've been saying this, okay? And so just depending on how you calculate that percentage there, we will see this drop. Now, there are two things, in my opinion, that can make this false, that can actually change the outcome of Bitcoin. Is either one, a ridiculous amount of stimulus to come possibly. That could change the history of this Bitcoin dominance chart. Or number two is if Bitcoin dominance doesn't do what it has historically done every single time, which is retain and hold that dominance at 41%. If we can see Bitcoin dominance lose its dominance and break below this 41%, that is going to lead to a further surge in crypto and altcoins. That will mean that we're not at the top. Okay, but historically, every single time we've gotten down to 40% in Bitcoin dominance, we have held and retained that dominance. And so until that changes, my opinion doesn't, we will see further downward price action. And so there you go, 20,000. I've shown you exactly how to make that calculation there. We're taking the average of the last three Bitcoin dominance lows marked up with their Bitcoin tops. And when you take that, you average that out, that's exactly why we're expecting a 20,000 Bitcoin bottom. So get ready because we have a lot to go, okay? And I'm not saying freak out. I'm not saying you have to sell all your shit. I obviously did 5 days ago, 6 days ago. I made this video 5 days ago. I sold it 6 days ago when I made this video, okay? And so some people laughed at that. They're like, haha, that's hilarious. Well, it's not that funny now because, Bitcoin's down 4%, 8%, 6%, 4%, 7%, right? So it's really not funny anymore. And if you go back and look at some of these comments, this is actually this made my conviction stronger that we are at a Bitcoin top. If we go back to some of these comments, guys, there's one guy, okay? Let's see here. We had a lot of great comments. I appreciate that as well. But let's see, where's this guy who's laughing his ass off? Okay, when people laugh, that's exactly how I know I'm right, okay? Because it just always works like that. Every crash I've predicted now on this channel, it's always followed by a ton of people laughing their asses off. And when you see people laughing their asses off, guys, that's how you know it's the top. So I just want to find this comment. Okay, so 6 days ago, this guy was laughing his ass off. Now, I think he's actually probably crying now. So Mauricio Lopez, if you want to come to our comment section and put a bunch of tear emojis, I think that would be very fitting considering that's probably exactly what you're doing as you're watching my video right now, live, okay? And so I'm good at predicting things. So I predict in this video that Mauricio is crying while he's watching my video. Ha ha. Are you still laughing? He's laughing in his grave. Indeed, just wait for the weekend and get absolutely wrecked. Guys, I don't think we'll see Mauricio again. And if he dares show himself in the comments today, goddamn, okay, that's going to be embarrassing. So Mauricio, keep crying, buddy. That being said, Danny, way to put him in his place. Troubleman98, way to put him in his place. That being said, guys, I've had enough fun. I trolled a little there. But the point is, guys, we have facts, we have charts to show you why this is the case, right? I'm not telling you a story. I'm telling you how it is based on the charts, guys, okay? So on this channel, you're going to get real, authentic opinion and predictions. You know, no BS, okay, here on this channel. That being said, guys, it's easy to make money when the market just keeps going up and up. It's a lot harder to make money when things are going down. And so here at Crash Trading, guys, you can literally trade with a coach for free, really as little as $4. Okay, and so we are the only program that does this. We let you trade for completely free, and you only pay after you make the profit. So you don't pay until you get the results. So guys, all it costs you, I say it's free, it's $4 because you have to put a set price for this. But yeah, guys, you don't pay for our course, right? Everyone else, they make you buy their course. They make you buy their program first. No, you don't buy shit. You only buy after you actually get the profits. Okay, so guys, now you know exactly what we're expecting. Now, if you're a bull, I want to give you one last bit of hope. Guys, if you look at this side-by-side comparison, which is the exact same pattern we see playing out, which is exactly how we nailed and drew the top before it happened, okay? This is the downward move we're seeing right now. Now, once this downward move comes to a halt, I think you can expect a solid bounce, one more solid bounce before continuing lower. Just like last time, guys, whales are, they're repeating their patterns. They're doing the exact same thing. Look, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, top, down, down. And so once this move comes to an end, you should expect a bounce, drop, and this next drop is going to be the real crash, like the accelerated crash, the real panic where it gets really ugly. Okay, so you have time. Am I trying to get anyone to panic? I'm not trying to get anyone to panic. I'm trying to get people prepared, and I'm trying to prove my point with factual evidence, with real chart analysis that literally shows you these things. And so a lot of people say, oh, but chart analysis, you know, it can't show you that this news event happened. You know, so for example, this is what you got to understand. Charts tell us the news before the news happens. You want to know why? Because, right, this Bitcoin drop here, guess what? Everyone starts looking for an explanation. Oh my God, why did it happen? Why? And then people say, oh, it's because the World Bank is trying to get at El Salvador for adopting Bitcoin as legal tender. Whereas we called it before that news came out, right? And so that's the thing about charts is they tell you the news before it happens, but really it's not telling you shit. It just is. Like, guys, charts, you don't need news. I don't know how to explain it because some people, they just don't believe it. They're like, no, news is everything. But that's why they're 5 steps behind the game. That's why I'm 10 steps ahead of it, okay? So you decide, do you want to be 5 steps behind or 10 steps ahead with me? So guys, that's my further analysis of this Bitcoin crash. To sum it up in 10 seconds, every single Bitcoin dominance low marks a Bitcoin and altcoin top. And that's exactly what I believe we will be seeing again here. So, hope you're ready. If not, that's on you because I've now prepared you. I've made videos on this. Boom, boom. I've told you exactly what I'm freaking doing. Right? Not other channels, they don't tell you that. Okay? So guys, I'm going to wrap it up here and end off by saying that if you're trying to join our coaching program, we are running out of spots quickly, considering that it's now literally free to join. And so the best way to actually get in is by getting in. Instead of scheduling a free 20-minute call, some people have tried to schedule a free 20-minute call. I do apologize for not even being able to call some of you guys at our scheduled time because it's been that busy, okay? And so if you schedule at a exact time, Don't be surprised if you don't get a call at that exact time. Okay, this is more of your ticket to get a call eventually, given how busy we are right now. Okay, so keep that in mind if you're scheduling a free 20-minute call. But if you want guaranteed to be top of the priority to get that call from me when you join, make sure to just join here. Okay, because that shows me you're officially in the program and you're ready to go. So you'll get a direct call from me ASAP here, okay? Because I got to prioritize students who are in over students or people who are thinking about joining, okay? So just join if you want to secure your spot, because once again, I cannot work with 100 people at once, given that I'm giving each person their individual coaching and time, okay? So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Share it, like it. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope this explanation made sense, and we'll see you soon. Bye, guys.